Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Strong kick to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Drills him with the stiff arm. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. So Auburn's offense will get the football first. And here comes Byron Brown, a portal addition from USF. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off. Brown will throw it. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Red pass hits complete. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hard running there. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Mobley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Running inside, it's Mobley. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Auburn offense. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Mobley. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Running to Green. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Let's see what they do on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick completion to the right.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Quick release by the QB. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Running inside, it's Mobley. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Might as well give it to him again. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback may change this route. Carr above the noise. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Complete out of the backfield. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Carr. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go.
He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The run inside. It's Cobb. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Brown will throw it. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Colorado taking on the number 15 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Buffaloes, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll open the second half with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Carr to throw. Now sliding to his left. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner goes down. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They're hoping to ride this guy and the running attack to an upset, and boy, this would be devastating if he can't go. We'll have Holly looking on him. Running inside. It's Cobb. Finding some room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And the timing just a hair off. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Carr. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Mobley. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. In the red area, it's Mobley. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the draw, it's Mobley. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team.
And he's in! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He'll throw it. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Cobb. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to get...
And, guys, they are going to line up for the field goal here. I thought they might go for it in this situation. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr makes the grab down the middle. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got a first down here. Want to start his men to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Offense changing the play. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Here's a heat. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Brown wants to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The run inside. It's Cobb. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the left. Snags it and he's open.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Running inside, it's Mobley. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you, so I got to pass. I got to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to get it to the marker. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. They'll ride the hot hand, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They have to make sure everybody is set. Can't give away any yardage here.
Well, running the ball there and getting the first down is big. You've got 3 timeouts, and this might be a place where you want to just use one here. Catch your breath and get your plan of attack on.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
And that is no good. After the miss here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Brown will throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Of course, the game can't end on a defensive penalty, so we play on here with at least one more untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime.
214 close. 214 close.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cobb. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on second and goal. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Third and goal as they try to punch it in from the doorstep here in overtime. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. The run inside. It's Mobley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Now on third down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Up and gone! And the kick is good. And guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Now first down here in the second overtime. Running inside. It's Mobley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Stumbled to the ground.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
He might want another play. From the gun on third down, Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read. Nice.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Carr. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Going to the run, it's Washington. Touchdown, Tigers! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Looking to throw. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Here's Carr to throw. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT.